Today makes it exactly 1 year from the day that I returned to civilian life after 6 years of serving in the military overseas. And yesterday, I came across some guidance, which was right on time as always. And it was about getting back into this space, which is something that I'm still a little shaky about. Throughout my life, I've been very, very, very blessed to be able to do some amazing things with my life and have some wonderful experiences. And along my journey, I've made multiple attempts to package those things into a way that can be shared with others and delivered in a purposeful way, but I always fell short. And looking back, I see that it's because I focused too much on being a content creator than simply being myself and delivering my message and letting the people who are prepared to receive it, and being at peace, whatever the outcome is. So going back to this guidance that I got yesterday, I got up, I had a little extra time before my workout while I was eating my meal, so I threw on a YouTube video, and it was about a comparison between Mr. Beast and Mister Rogers. For those who don't know, Mr. Beast is arguably one of the greatest content creators of all times. He is someone who has truly mastered the system, the algorithm, the machine, the art of grasping and maintaining attention at the ultimate level. And Mr. Rogers, someone who had a child show many years ago, was the complete opposite, not only in today's time, but even back then, in regards to how he delivered his show and his intention and his purpose behind it, which was very slow paced and calm. And ultimately, he's someone who desired to empower future generations. And he was very meticulous in how he did that. And he didn't let big media at the time and entertainment and everyone else's standards of how a child show should be ran. And he's arguably one of the most loved TV show hosts of all time for that reason. And ultimately, the video was just a very clear comparison between the two types of people and their approach to entertainment, media, hosting, just being in the online space, public space. And that's when I began to ask myself, okay, what am I here to do? I've worked very hard, prayed really, really hard, and have been blessed with the grace of being able to live a wealthy life by my standards. And do I want to go and give all that away to fall into the same cycles and traps that I used to fall into over many years of content creation and coaching and online stuff and blah, 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 of getting so focused on creating content as opposed to focusing on my purpose, my intention, and my message? So I was like, nah, not this time. And here we are. And I think this was not only perfect timing, since today was the day that I said I was going to start getting back into recording and posting and, creating all my accounts and getting everything started to prepare this journey back into being of service again. And then more importantly, knowing that there are probably a lot of people just like me who have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, a lot of love and passion for other people and value that they want to bring. And they get distracted by all the foolishness and the superficial standards and the things that don't really matter at the end of the day. Ultimately, trying to serve everybody. And that's just not the case. For a lot of my life, while I acquired my experiences and skills, I served people for free. I did personal training for free. I spoke for free, coached for free. I even worked at professional jobs for a lot less than what I deserved, all for the sake of trying to help as many people as I could. And in the end, it didn't really end up serving me or them. And that's where discernment really comes into play, in the sense of sharing knowledge with those who are ready, willing, and desire to receive it, as opposed to casting your pearls amongst pigs, as the good book says. So here we are. This is an impromptu video. I'm out walking my dog and said, today's the day, start the camera and begin your journey. So you are witnessing the first step back into a new chapter of my life. Hard to believe, a year ago today, I was getting off the plane going back to my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, the second poorest city in the country, if you didn't know. And now living abroad, currently living in Spain right now. Been doing a lot of traveling, and life is better than I could have ever imagined it for myself. And I'm really excited to see what else it has in store for me. And more importantly, I'm extremely excited to see how my journey, my skills, my experiences, my life, my story can be of value to those on the same path as me. Because ultimately, out of the 12 frameworks that I created over these 12 months, all rooted in different aspects of life, whether it be finances, relationship, faith, service, leadership, whatever it is. The core root of all of these frameworks is that as human beings, we are all subject to the same life circumstances. No matter what status you're born into, rich, poor, black, white, yellow, green, whatever it is, as human beings on this earth, we all have the same journey. It all looks the exact same. And the sooner we all accept that and start working together, life will be so much better for everybody. So that's what I'm here to do. Those are the kind of people I want to work with. And let's see where this goes. Thanks for watching.